Hey, it's Jeff again. Wanted to share some things about making sure that you're safe with your hydration. We all know that, especially in the fall, spring of the year, we don't stay hydrated enough. That's why athletes get Charlie horses and things when they're playing football and basketball. Same thing applies when you're hiking. You especially want to pay attention to how sanitary it is. You don't need to be out on a couple-day hike and come back with a surprise. So there's very easy ways to do that. One, if you're car camping, they make these blue 4 or 5 gallon jugs, which we can show in another video. It has a spout on it. If you're hiking, you can go old school with some iodine tablets. These are not the tastiest things in the world, but they work. They kill germs and viruses, or bacteria and viruses, and they're lightweight. Just one tablet in a liter of water or quart, however it's measured, and you're good to go. Then there are some things like Life Straw and a Frontier Pro. So Life Straw is probably the most well-known. This is simple to use. Basically, you pop this in, open, there's a filter. You put this in whatever water source you want. You pop this in off too to drink out of, and there's even a handy lanyard to put around your neck. So you can more or less drink out of any creek. Now, they're not going to guarantee it down to every micron level of bacteria, but it'll get the big stuff out. That's a filter. There's a big difference between the purification and the filters. Filters are made for getting the big particles out, and most of your bacteria and viruses, the purification kills stuff. Frontier Pro, I really like this myself. Last time I bought one of these a few years ago, it was about 18 bucks online. This is designed to screw into basically any soda or most water bottles. Screws on top. You've already filled this up with water. This pops off. It's a bite valve. You suck the water out. You refill your bottle. It also is made where if you use this attachment and you move this around to down here, you can hang it from one of these bags that I'm about to show you. It's very handy, useful. Comes with extra filters. It says it filters up to 50 gallons, but I have another one that's, it's been a lot higher than that. And a lot of it a lot of the life expectancy is determined by how dirty the water is. And then here's the Sawyer. They have a squeeze water filtration system. You can also put this on a bag that hangs to filter water out. With this bag, this is super lightweight. So is this filter. Basically fill this up with water, squeeze it out, and you can drink that way and just keep refilling the bag. I really like these, the Life Straw kind of things, and the Frontier Pro, because the way they're done, you don't get water on what you're drinking, on the end you're drinking out of, and that's just probably safer. This is a bag by Katadyn, similar system, but with gravity. So this, you fill this bag up, you roll the top to seal it off from bugs and all. You hang it from a tree or clothesline, whatever. And there's a drip system here. There's even a cutoff that's really easy. A lot of these will have a cap like this that I have from an MSR system that will screw right onto an old school Nalgene bottle. But this is 6 liters. And if you want to get water for a lot of people without hiking in a lot of weight, this is an effective way to do it. By the way, water is a little over 8 pounds a gallon. So anything that you can get, especially if you're hiking and not car camping, that will provide you with water without you actually having to carry it in will save you a lot of hassle. This is an MSR. This is one of the gold standard products in camping and hiking. This is a MSR sweet water filter. It's basically is a pump. Pumps like this. It's almost all filter. That's the filter. It's a ceramic filter. Comes with a couple hoses. This one, also bought the extra filter to get the sediment out. You put down in the water source, and this is where the clean water comes out. And you can hook it up to this cap that, like I said, fits on the back of an old school, or top of an old school Nalgene bottle. You can just pump it full and keep rolling. You make all the water you want while you're out in the woods. This also comes, and I didn't bring it, there are pH strips in case you want to use those, and a squirt bottle that basically has a chlorine or bleach, essentially, that you put a drop or two in to kill the germs. You don't have to use that, but I do. Please, oh, one thing I did forget. This is made by a company, Lark, L-A-R-Q. It's a little fancy. It's an insulated bottle. They make uninsulated ones, but I don't know if you can see it. There's a LED light here that works in ultraviolet. You charge this cap up with just a cable, like you do the old school phones, and you press the top. Depending on how long you press it or how many times, it triggers the UV light to go in here and kill any microorganisms that's in the water. Pretty cool, huh? If you want, you can get your name monogrammed on it. But anyway, there's some options for how to keep your water safe, and we'll get more in depth into this later. But just wanted to show you that there's tons of options, probably dozens of variations of each of these products too. MSR does not make the Sweetwater anymore, by the way, but they make something very, very similar, smaller. Take care. Have a great one.